You love your EV, right? It's quiet, it's fast, and it's saving the planet. Or at least, that is what the brochure told you. But behind that high-tech touchscreen and zero-emission badge lies a secret buried 50 feet underground, and it is not pretty. We are the generation that cares. We want the tech, but we also want the truth. So today, we are digging deep into the battery. To understand the secret, we have to look at what powers these machines, the lithium-ion battery. It is a marvel of engineering. But these cells require ingredients that the Earth does not give up easily. We are talking about cobalt, lithium, and nickel. These minerals come from specific corners of the globe, and the journey they take to get to your garage is thousands of miles long. First stop, the lithium salt flats. From above, they look like beautiful turquoise pools, but looks can be very deceiving. Extracting lithium requires millions of gallons of water. In places like the Atacama Desert, that water is a luxury locals can't afford. How to be a conscious buyer? You have to know where your lithium comes from. Not all mines are created equal. Then, there is cobalt. This is the blood diamond of the battery world. Most of it comes from the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is where the secret starts. 50 feet underground, in narrow, hand-dug tunnels. The reality of green energy is dark. Artisanal miners, often working without safety gear, dig for the cobalt that makes your car's battery stable and long-lasting. You have probably seen the headlines. It is a human rights nightmare that the tech industry is desperately trying to solve. But how do we fix it? The first step in our how-to guide for ethical EV ownership is demanding transparency from brands. Check the sustainability reports. Look for brands that use blockchain to track their minerals from the mine to the car. Blockchain isn't just for crypto, it's a way to ensure that the cobalt in your car didn't come from a child labor mine. Then, there is the waste. What happens when your EV reaches the end of the road? Most batteries aren't recycled yet. The how-to here is simple. Support companies investing in circular economy tech. We need to reuse these minerals. The good news, new tech, like solid-state batteries, might eliminate the need for cobalt altogether. The future is changing. So, is the EV alive? No. Even with the dirty secret, they are still better for the climate than gas cars over their lifetime. It is about choosing the lesser of two evils, while we work on a third, better option. Gas versus electric is a complex battle. After about 15,000 to 20,000 miles, the EV pays off its carbon debt from manufacturing. From there, it's all profit for the planet. But that only works if the electricity you use to charge it is clean. If you're charging with coal, the secret gets even dirtier. How-to tip. If you can, switch to a green energy provider or install solar. That is how you make your EV truly zero emission. And remember, the greenest car is the one you don't need. Public transit and e-bikes are part of the solution. We can't ignore the human cost. The cobalt in your phone and your car often comes from the same source. Companies are under pressure. They know we are watching. Your voice, as a consumer, is the most powerful tool you have. Tag the brands, ask the hard questions. Where do you get your cobalt? What is your recycling plan? Some brands are already moving to LFP, batteries lithium iron phosphate. They use no cobalt and no nickel. Look for those. LFP batteries are safer, last longer, and are much more ethical. They are a bit heavier, but the trade-off is worth it. How to identify them? It's usually in the specs. Standard range models often use LFP. Do your homework before you buy. The scale of production is mined. We are building factories faster than we are building the mines to supply them. It's not just the battery. EVs use 4 times more copper than internal combustion cars. Another mineral, another mine. Now, companies are looking at the bottom of the ocean. Deep-sea mining is the next frontier, and it's just as controversial. They want to scoop up nodules, potato-sized rocks, rich in minerals, but we don't know what that does to the ecosystem. Is it worth destroying the deep sea to save the atmosphere? This is the dilemma of our time. It feels overwhelming, right? Like there is no way to win, but knowledge is where the power starts. Look for certifications. The IRMA initiative for responsible mining assurance is a good place to start. Community action matters. Support legislation that mandates battery recycling and ethical sourcing. We aren't saying don't buy an EV, we are saying buy one with your eyes wide open. Know the story of your car. The supply chain is a carbon monster of its own. Those minerals travel halfway around the world before they even reach a factory. From the DRC to China for refining, then to Europe or the US for assembly. It is a global game of musical chairs. How to reduce this? Support localized supply chains. Cars built where the minerals are refined have a lower footprint. We are seeing a shift. Companies are building north-to-north supply chains to cut down on shipping emissions. This isn't just about the environment, it's about energy independence, and it's about doing things right this time. The old whale wasn't exactly clean either. We tend to forget the spills, the wars, and the smog. The dirty secret of the EV is a challenge to be solved, not a reason to go back to the past. We are in a transition period. It's messy, it's complicated, and it requires us to be loud. Every choice you make, from the car you buy to the way you charge it, sends a signal to the market. Use apps that tell you when the grid is cleanest. Charge your car when the sun is shining or the wind is blowing. Time is of the essence. We don't have decades to fix the supply chain. We need to do it now. Researchers are working on sodium-ion batteries. Salt is everywhere. No mining required. That could be the ultimate game changer. Imagine a world where your car battery is made from the same stuff as your popcorn. It's closer than you think. So, keep driving, keep asking, and keep pushing for a truly clean future. We are all in this together. The secret is out, and now the real work begins. Education is the first step. You're already doing it by watching this, but don't stop here. Check out sites like Transport and Environment. They rank car makers on their supply chain ethics. Use your wallet as a vote. When you're at the dealership, ask about the battery chemistry. If they don't know, tell them it matters to you. Recycling is the holy grail. We need to treat every old battery like a gold mine, because, in a way, it is. Even if a battery can't power a car anymore, it can still power a home. That is called second life use. This is the vision. A closed-loop system where nothing is wasted and no one is exploited. Write to your local representatives. Demand that they support the right to repair and battery recycling laws. We can't have a green revolution that leaves people behind. It has to be a just transition. Maybe you don't need a massive SUV with a 100 kWh battery. Smaller batteries mean less mining. Think about what you actually need. Multimodal transport is the future. Use the EV for long trips and the bike for the short ones. The goal is to harmonize our tech with our planet. It's a hard path, but it's the only one we've got. We are the first generation with the tools to actually do this. Don't let the dirty secret make you give up. Let it make you more curious. Let it make you more active. Let it make you a better citizen of the world. The future is electric, but it's up to us to make sure it's also fair and truly green. Thanks for digging deep with me today. There is so much more to learn, and we're just getting started. If you found this helpful, share it with someone who's thinking about going electric. Knowledge is the best gift. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're uncovering the truth behind all the tech you use every day. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. What do you think about the EV secret? I want to hear from you. I'm your host, and this is the path to a real green future. See you in the next one.